Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you stopped by today because today I'm going to try and do a vlog for the very first time. Now normally I don't work on vlogs, I don't really have a vlog camera. I'm using my DSLR, so if it's shaking it's because it's a very heavy camera and I'm not used to holding it like this. Anyways, today I'm going to go over a bunch of different things that I'm going to be working on. I'm trying to get ready for Halloween, so I've got a bunch of spooky projects and stuff to work on, a bunch of fabric to cut out. I might work on some sewing, and I think I'm going to be doing some clay work today. We'll see what we get done. Before I get started, I figured I'd kind of show off one of my paintings that I recently did. I was going to do a whole time lapse and stuff on this, but it stressed me out and I just deleted the footage and I wanted to get the painting done. But yeah, I got this done. And then right over here I have a little snail that I want to paint. I've had this painting or canvas or whatnot hanging here blank for quite a while, and I just kind of scribbled something on it, and I'm finally going to hopefully paint this in like a week or so. Okay guys, so the first thing that I'm going to do today is I'm going to get a bunch of fabric cut out for a bunch of different projects for Halloween. I'm going to be making bats, I think a zombie werewolf, and then I also wanted to make a plush scorpion because I haven't done a plushie in a while and there's not going to be any clay pieces to it. I thought it'd be fun. Also, it is storming, so you might hear thunder every now and again, and I've got the baby puppy on the couch sleeping, so hopefully he doesn't get upset with the weather. Anyways, let's get all of this cut out. I think I'm doing like 5 bats, so I've got quite a decent amount of stuff to do. Okay, so I got all the fabric cut out. I think I spent like 2 hours doing this, but I got the scorpion, the bats. I decided to do only 3 because I ended up realizing that I needed some of this for another project, so I didn't want to have to order more right away. And the little wolf that we're gonna do. Now it looks all nice and neat on my desk. So nice and clean. Down here is another story. I need to go through all of this, see if any should go in my scrap pile, and then clean up. Okay, so I got all my fabric cut out. It took me roughly about 2 hours, like I said, and it's about 10 o'clock. I started about 7:15 or so, and I'm hungry, so I think I'm going to get some leftover stir fry, heat that up, run the puppy out, probably take about an hour break, and then I need to record some audio for another video. Anyways, I'm going to get my lunch break, and we'll be back starting on something else. I'm not sure what yet. Okay guys, I am back from lunch break. I ran the puppers out, got him nice and tired. He's passed out on the couch. Luckily, we magically didn't get rained on. It actually got sunny for like 20 minutes, so that was really nice. And I also got audio recorded for another video that I'm working on. So right now I'm going to start on the clay pieces for my bats. I need to make like 3 heads, and since there's 3 bats I need to make like 6 feet, so I've got a lot to do, so let's get that started and hopefully we can at least get those done. I probably won't get them painted until tomorrow. Okay, so I have these glass containers and I've got some lumps of tin foil. I'm just going to kind of glue them on a little bit so they don't move around, and then we're going to start building up clay on top of these to make our clay heads. So I'm actually kind of caught up on work. I'm really trying to get where I'm almost a month ahead on videos so I can start working on some larger projects, because right now I don't really have the time to make really super detailed projects. So it's kind of like limited on what I can do for a video, unless I'm like really running myself rampant and just working like tons of hours to try and get caught up. Luckily I was able to kind of get a little bit caught up, and yeah, I would love to get caught up enough to where in October all my videos are already pre-recorded, edited, and everything, and I can start working on some really big pieces or just really intricate pieces that I haven't done before. But yeah, I'm really surprised how caught up I am, because normally I'm so far behind that Wednesday is when I do all my editing, and then I upload that video Thursday. So there's like really no gap in case something happens. So if something happens, I just don't have a video. But right now I'm at least 1 week ahead. So I've been trying to change up my schedule to where I can get further ahead as well. Basically what I'm doing is working 1 week where I'm making stuff, and then the other week is just all editing. So I'm kind of going back and forth, and it's getting kind of hard to get used to, but I think it's going to work better in the long run once I'm used to it. I'm actually really glad that I decided to set the camera up. I'm going to try and do that more because the camera's just too heavy right now to hold onto and film. My hands are too shaky, too weak, and yeah, I don't want it to be miserable watching as I'm like shaking all over the place. So I'm going to try my best to not hold the camera right now until I absolutely need to. Okay, I got my heads done. Here is one of them. Let you get a closer look at it. It kind of looks like a little micro pig head, but I wanted to make it like a cute bat, so I figured big eyes and big nose, just exaggerated features. Anyways, what we're going to be working on now is the clay feet, so I need to make some wire frames for them. Okay, so basically what I need to get done is I need to make the little wire frames to make the clay feet. So I've got one of the body pieces here just for size reference, and then I need to kind of just sketch out how the wire frame is going to work. So we need 5 toes. I don't think I'm going to have it where he can grab things with his feet. They're just going to be for decoration. I think I do want him to be able to be hung upside down, but I think I'm going to have it to where there's like a string or something hanging from his little booty. That way he could just be hung upside down on the wall or from the ceiling or something like that. Something where I don't have to worry about the clay legs breaking. Okay, so I've got like a simple little thing. What we need to do is basically the middle part is going to be 1 wire, and then these toes are going to be 1 wire, and then these toes are going to be 1 wire. So this will be the middle, and then we'll bend these in half and just kind of put everything together, and then we're going to wrap it roughly around here with a thinner gauge wire. So that's basically how I'm going to put the wire frame together. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so I got all 3 of the heads done. I've got them ready to go in the oven, and then I've got all of the legs at least partially ready. I'll still need to finish the toes and stuff like that, but I need to bake it first. So these are going to go in the oven, and I'm going to find something to do while they are baking. Okay guys, so I've got my clay pieces in the oven. They're going to take roughly about 40 minutes. I got to figure out something to work on in the meantime. I got those in, and when I was putting them in the oven, I actually had a knock at the door, which was a package delivery. Actually 2. For some reason this was separate, but they were delivered together, so I'm assuming that they were from different areas in the United States. So I've got some more paints from Arteza, and then I have this here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's supposed to be like a quilting kit, so like it's got a cutting board and stuff like that. So I'm going to open that up and see if it's okay and everything, and we're actually going to probably use this in a future video. I don't know if I have to worry about cutting it or not. I've never had one of these things. I figured since I was working with a bunch of like shorter fur fabric and more sequence stuff, having one of these might be easier to cut things with. Fur fabric, I don't know. I could try and see if it helps, but it's just a nightmare to cut fur fabric anyways. There. Okay. This little box was actually delivered in a giant box. You can definitely tell that they use Amazon because normally you don't get something this small in a giant box. Okay, we've got... These are blades, so this is going to be a fabric cutter. I've been actually really wanting to try this because that might save a lot of time. So I got that, and figure out how to get it out of the box first without breaking it. And then, okay, so it looks like a nice little measuring tool. This will be really helpful. Set that on the floor out of the way, and then this should be the cutting board. There we go. Awesome. I can't wait to try this. I need to figure out a project that has like short fabrics and stuff that make this really easy to work with. Okay, anyways, that's what I got in the mail. By the way, I didn't buy these. Arteza sent them because they just want me to review them in a future project. So that's why I have them. I just wanted to make sure I didn't actually buy these. They were just sent to me. Anyways, I think what I want to work on is basically cleaning up the edges of this one painting that I did. I did this out of oil. I didn't do a video on it or anything because it was just a study of some roses. And I want to clean up this over here. I'm eventually going to frame it, but it bugs me to have the edges all messed up. So I'm just going to paint these. I'm just going to do acrylic, even though this is oil. This isn't going to get shown or anything, so I'm just going to use acrylic paint and just kind of cover it up and clean up the edges. So I've been trying to spend more time working on my paintings because I really miss doing it. That's one thing that, since I am slightly caught up on work, I'm trying to do more of. So I've actually changed up my schedule a little bit. Like I said, 1 week is going to be making things, the other week is editing videos. But one thing I also changed is every other Friday is going to be a oil paint day. So I'm going to do nothing except paint in my oils. And I figured this would give me a chance to just relax. It's on a Friday, so I can mellow out before the weekend starts and just kind of take some more me time. And then if I want to record any time lapses of them, I can, but I don't have to because no one's really watching my oil paints. I don't do too many oil painting videos. I want to do more. Maybe I can make this more of a staple on my channel, but it's more just for me. I don't want my oil paintings to become a thing where it feels like work, because sometimes making my dolls can feel like work. And the whole point about being an artist is you don't want to feel like you're working. I mean, you are definitely working. It's a lot of hard work, but you want to be enjoying what you're doing. Because if you're not enjoying what you're doing, you might as well just go work in an office somewhere. But yeah, if you guys want to see more oil paints, let me know. And I'll definitely try and record more of them. Again, it's not going to be a thing that it's going to be like, oh, once a week I do an oil paint. Yeah. Can't do once a week oil paintings. It's just impossible, especially with my schedule and the amount of time it takes for oil paints to dry. And I'm also trying to not get it on the oil itself because I don't want to mess it up, because you're not supposed to put acrylic over oil. You can put oil over acrylic because it's latex based, but you can't do the other or you'll get cracks. My little rose painting is all nice and dry, so I hung it up with my other paintings. I still want to get a frame for it, but I also still need to varnish it, so no rush right now. I just wanted to kind of put it on the wall. So that looks really nice so far, but it does bug me that it doesn't have a frame and it's next to framed work. Okay, so I ended up finishing sculpting all the feet, and then I did have an extra bit of time, so I decided to do the painting because it wasn't super complicated. So I got all of them painted, and then I think the last thing that I'm going to do today is get them resined. That way they can dry overnight, and tomorrow I could work on putting them all together. But yeah, I did that, and then I also got all the sewing done for the bat wings. I did a little bit of line work on all 6 of them because we're doing 3 bats, and they're ready for whenever I can put the bats together. Anyways, I think I'm gonna call today good because I got a lot more done than I thought I would. I'm tired. It's getting close to the end of the day. I gotta make dinner and stuff like that. So anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's first vlog, and hopefully we can continue doing these. I actually had a lot of fun filming this, and I think it'd be a fun thing to do almost every Friday. I'm not going to commit to every Friday, but I would love to have a Friday video every week as well. So that could be the goal, but I'm not going to put it in stone yet. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!